We're live from Sis Horizon, a virtual battleground that's sure to challenge our worthy contestants to the max. Now, the Kingfish, the Big Splash, the Overdogs, and finally, the High Notes. Watch closely, folks. They're ready.
Our contestants' skills will need to shine through the fog tonight, as we have poor visibility in the arena.
The Big Splash, blocking Vault 1.
Here we go, Scotty. The teams are getting to know each other out there. And by that I mean we have our first elimination.
I hope we get to see more of that.
Any more of that, and we're in for one epic match.
Glitch trap planted!
Pouring cold water on the Big Splash didn't scare them off. Team respawned.
Time for some revenge. The Overdogs better be ready for a fight.
The Overdogs have made the opening move. First cash out underway. The High Notes are hitting all the right keys. Cash out started.
Turret place!
Our contestants are in for an astronomical surprise as meteors rain down upon the arena.
Defend on A! Trap is set! Great ball! Surprise set! Reloading!
We've seen our first team wipe, and it's not pretty.
Wave of skill, the Big Splash steal a cash out.
Reloading!
The Overdogs have returned to the arena.
A triumphant return, but if I were the Big Splash, then I'd be looking over my shoulder.
The Big Splash are leading the match.
We're at the end of this game show event. What a spectacle!
And that's a cash out by the High Notes.
The High Notes are working in harmony, making things difficult for their opponents.
The Overdogs just made their return to the arena. The midpoint is here, and the stripes are climbing higher.
The stakes couldn't be higher.
The high notes are prying into Vault 3. The big got the cash box.
A contestant is collecting eliminations one to another. Reloading. I'm glitched. Charge on cash box 3. Got the cash box. I'm gonna go down to there.
Zipline station. Gotcha.
That cash box was up for grabs for mere seconds, and the overdogs fetched it. The overdogs are going for it. Cash out initiated.
Sprint to cash out, Z.
Moving, follow me.
It looks like Captain Sorcerian has invited some friends to this match, but they seem to have a score to settle. Our contestants will need to dodge those UFOs.
Cash out set in motion by the high notes. Out in front, the high notes are setting the tempo. Quick reflexes after that attempted cash out heist. Nice interception.
Deploying motion detector.
Guardian turret active.
Fantastic steal by the big splash.
So well played. I'm going to revive. Hold on.
I'm reloading. Teammates back.
Gotta reload.
Each daring maneuver is a statement. The teams have been amazing so far.
Every daring move speaks volumes. These teams are on fire tonight.
Setting a glitch trap.
I guess lightning does strike more than once. Another team wipe for the big splash. Impressive steal by the Kingfish.
Wow, that was a bold play.
Impressive steal by the overdogs. The big splash will return to the arena. The Kingfish are in danger of losing their spot in the competition.
Setting a glitch trap.
There's even more money on the line thanks to a new vault arriving. The big splash.
Go to Vault 5.
The Kingfish are at risk of being knocked out of the tournament.
Go. On your tail.
Money may not grow on trees, but a new vault just appeared in the arena.
Setting a zipline.
The big splash got hold of a cash box.
Placing a turret.
30 seconds to go, folks.
Let's see who can rise to the occasion. Placing a proximity
A key play from the high notes. They're opening a vault.
Reloading. Going for the revive.
Back to action.
Still on B. Going in.
Here's a zipline.
Splash will be looking to ride their first place finish to another victory next round. But will they run into a wave breaker?
And after a commendable performance, the High Notes will also move into the next round.
All right, the Tough Shells, the Boundless, the Big Splash, and finally, the High Notes. The finish line is getting closer.
The evening sun casts its glow on the arena. Our contestants prepare to unleash chaos and destruction in pursuit of fame and glory.
The Big Splash are applying pressure to Vault 2.
In on Thursday lead.
Contestant down, and with that we have a first elimination of the match.
We've got some trigger-happy contestants out there today. Love it!
Trigger happy but strategic, Scotty. It's a delicate balance. First team wiping the bag, and it's a
Cash out
highlight.
A now.
Just had to reloading.
A long-awaited return to the arena for the Big Splash. First cash out underway. The Boundless kick things off.
Marking our 6.
Arming a trap. Zip line.
For our contestants, it's like high-stakes dodgeball, but instead of a ball, it's a fun.
Reviving. I'm going to revive. Hold on.
Another washout for the Big Splash. Tough times multiply.
They can still turn the tide, Scotty.
Arming a trap. Reloading.
Astounding! A total team takedown by a contestant in the Boundless, and it all happened in the blink of an eye. The Tough Shells have returned to the arena.
Reloading.
Great move there by the Big Splash. Cash out.
Enemy spotted. Down there.
Down there.
Taking damage. Reloading.
Nice Dalton. That's how you protect your earnings, folks. Well played. What a way to open the match. The Big Splash land the first cash out.
Here.
And they stole that with confidence earlier.
Tough break for our Tough Shells as they suffer another team wipe.
Ball 3.
They tried to climb up the competition, but ended up getting shucked.
The Big Splash are accessing Vault 3.
Proximity sensor active.
The Boundless are forcing open Vault 4.
Motion sensor online.
Boundless got hold of the cash box.
Get cash box 3 now.
As we cross the midway mark, there's no telling how this will play out.
I can feel the energy in the air, Scotty. This is going to be unforgettable.
Advance on cash out D.
Nice play by the Boundless, kicking off a cash out. The Big Splash are back on the scene.
Motion sensor online.
The high notes keep the energy high. Cash out initiated.
Motion sensor low.
Guardian turret active. Another fall seems the hurdles just keep coming for the Boundless.
They're in a bind now, Scotty.
Impressive steal by the Tough Shells.
Things are about to get out of this world. UFOs are hovering above our contestants and shooting down on them.
The Boundless are re-entering the arena.
A contestant is weaving through opponents.
Arming a trap. Reloading.
No matter who is in the lead, our sponsors are always watching, so our contestants will want to dazzle us with plays here.
This is definitely sponsorship material.
Ben, over here.
The Boundless can't seem to catch their stride. They're down again.
Looks like they just hit the ceiling.
They got
Tough Shells secure their earnings.
Very impressive. They turned a steal into a cash out.
The Boundless are back and ready to avenge that team wipe.
Retaliation is about to hit hard. The Tough Shells need to get fortified.
Incredible! That's a cash out snagged by the high notes.
Vault 6.
The High Notes teamwork is something to admire.
Defend over here.
The high notes seem to be extorting a vault.
Reloading.
Contestants to show the world what they're made of.
Scotty, hope you're not feeling the pressure more than our contestants.
Enemy down.
The Tough Shells cracked once more. It's team wipe. The Boundless picked up a cash box.
Let's take up post there.
The finish line is near. Only 30 seconds left.
The clock is ticking and the teams need to step
Charge for
up.
cash out B.
Zipline station. Go to cash out A. Aye.
Every second matters now.
This is the final sprint.
Ten seconds. Well, the Boundless are the team to beat as we catapult into the final round.
And they're also joined by the High Notes. We'll find out which team finds their rhythm first in our upcoming two-team clash.
All right, the Boundless versus the High Notes. The arena is set. Make history.
And we're back. For our final round, the first team to reach 50,000 in cash will be victorious. What do you think, Scotty?
June, I think you stole my thunder and announced the game rules for me.
Threat detected!
Oh
Up
my,
there!
it's been a long day. The Boundless break through, opening Vault 1.
Spotted an enemy.
That's our first elimination. Our contestants clearly mean business today, Scotty.
More niceties out there.
It's all business from here. There's our first team wipe, and it's not a pretty one.
The High Notes grabbed a cash box. The High Notes initiate a cash out. The Boundless are back. Team respond.
After that earlier altercation, the High Notes should probably stay on high alert.
Enemy spotted! Watch out, there!
Turret plate. Zip line up.
One down!
Glitch trap deployed. Moving.
A contestant has hit a streak, eliminating opponents one by one.
A bit of a recurring nightmare for the Boundless. Another wipe.
They wanted to bound ahead, but it seems they've tripped on a hurdle.
Oh no! Got EMP!
Our first cash out goes to the High Notes. Let's see whether they can keep that momentum going.
tipping the scales in their favor with that move.
The Boundless are back in action.
Itching to strike back, I'll bet. The High Notes could be in the crosshairs.
Deploying the zip line!
Let's reposition. Going over there. Look ahead.
Wall 2 is being opened, courtesy
Deploying
of the
a surprise.
Boundless.
Placing a turret.
Placing a turret!
Placing a motion.
Reloading!
Cash on the move. Let's go. Move up on cash out
The
C.
High Notes swooped up a crash box.
Shooting back to action!
The Boundless smacked the wall again with another wipeout. Bad luck!
Jump pad ready! Play! Reloading!
The High Notes are initiating a cash out. The Boundless are back.
Turret deployed. Deploying jump pad. Watch out!
Glitchy
Over
surprise
here.
set! Mission successful! I'm back!
Motion sensor active. Deploying motion detector. Looking for moves.
Setting a trap!
The Boundless are back in the arena, folks.
Placing a proximity sensor.
A contestant is finding their rhythm, stringing together one elimination after another.
Threat detected.
Defibrillating!
It's lights out in the arena just as the spotlight swings to our winners, the High Notes. From all of us here at the finals, thanks for watching.